Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this week's Tuesday Night Podcast, this week's episode of the Nick Beasley Show, with my podcast co-host, Rodney Knight. Again, guys, thank you for watching. We are going to start off with some, I can't believe we have to cover this, but it happened to an NFL player, so I have to cover it. Look, we have to, listen. We have to cover it because it was NFL news. The NFL social media account did post it.
Try to keep it as PG as you can.
Listen. The NFL, the actual NFL admin, whoever runs their Instagram and whoever runs their Twitter, did post this along with Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport. Everybody posted. It was breaking news. I can't believe I'm showing this. Travis is engaged. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are engaged now. There have been rumors that maybe Travis will take her last name. It includes a video. Rodney, get through this. I can't. I'm laughing.
Travis Kelce.
Listen, hold on. Before you say anything, I want it to be known. I'm very happy for them. I thought from the beginning of their relationship, 2-3 years, I don't know how long they've been together, because I don't care, because I haven't been keeping up with it. But for as long as they've been together, I thought this was real. A lot of people thought it was a scripted plant thing by the NFL to have her date one of their popular stars and that, has a podcast and all this stuff. I didn't think that. But I really thought we were going to get, I didn't think we were getting an engagement. I thought we were getting a breakup announcement. I never thought we'd get an engagement. But hey, honestly, in all seriousness, congratulations to Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. I sent you the video earlier. Somebody, I don't know who, I don't know. I didn't do it, although I might. Change Travis Kelce's name in Madden 26 to Travis Swift. Now, Chad Ochocinco. Hey, Chad Ochocinco. All right, bro? Listen, if you see this, make that a permanent thing in Madden. Please. You got that power because you're the Madden rating adjuster. You can adjust ratings, but you can also adjust their names. Come on, Ronnie, that'd be funny. Imagine, hold on. Imagine it's the Super Bowl and Patrick Mahomes is throwing a touchdown to Travis Swift. It's a love story. And she said yes, apparently. Look, apparently they got engaged 2 weeks ago, which is around apparently they got engaged the same day they recorded the podcast episode that she did with Travis and Jason. Kudos to Jason and the family for not saying anything, for letting this be Travis and Taylor's announcement. Travis's dad did go on a radio station after the news broke and said, yeah, they got engaged 2 weeks ago because she had been pushing him to be like, hey, when are you going to propose? When are you going to do that? And apparently Scott Swift had also been asking Travis, when are you going to propose? So it was something both families were hoping happened. Congratulations to both. I can't.
All right, look.
I can't believe.
Time out.
I can't believe this is real news that we have to cover.
All right, time out, Nick. Now this is my time to come in because I know you can't keep a straight face. You can't.
I can't.
But
look, I'm very happy. I'm very happy for them. But this being news is not news, guys.
But now let me put my 2 cents to it. As a football fan,
be nice. Be nice.
Who gives a flying F? Because my question is, does this have anything to do with football? No, it doesn't. Bro.
Yes, it does. He is happy now.
Wait. Is Taylor Swift playing football now? Is Taylor Swift playing?
Look at Josh Allen, right? Josh Allen got engaged last year to Haley Steinfeld, and he won the MVP. This year, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got it. Hold on. I think it did. I think it did. And listen, all I'm saying is we already know that the commissioner of the NFL loves the Chiefs, right? And we know the refs love the Chiefs.
Bro, I told
Taylor
you
working voodoo magic, bro.
I told you, look, before I say more about the engagement, I told you Lamar Jackson should have won the MVP. Look at the numbers.
I think Haley Steinfeld had something to do with that.
Look at the numbers. Lamar Jackson was a far better quarterback than Josh Allen. Look at the stats.
First of all, he wasn't far better, but I get your point.
Look at the stats. Lamar Jackson beat
Can you name me one player on that Bills offense other than Josh Allen and James Cook?
Yes, Dawson Knox.
Okay, can you name me a wide receiver on that Bills offense that plays wide receiver other than Keon Coleman, who's only popular because he said in the NFL press conference that he buys his jackets at Kohl's?
That's not the point, though. What's the point you're trying to make with that? What's the point?
Because if we're looking at it realistically, Joe Burrow had the best years stats-wise, but he had Jamar Chase and T. Higgins to throw to and a subpar defense. Lamar Jackson had Rashad Bateman, Zay Flowers, Derrick Henry, Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, and he runs a lot. Just saying. He had more to work with.
Well, like I said, this year Lamar Jackson is going to show you why he should have won the MVP.
I think if you're a betting man, you put the MVP. You put Travis Kelce as your favorite to win the MVP.
Oh my gosh, man!
If you're a fantasy football owner and you're looking for a tight end draft and you haven't already done your draft, like I've already done most of mine and you've already done most of yours, I'm telling you right now, draft Travis Kelce. I can't.
Isn't he 35? Wait, why would you draft a 35-year-old tight end, though? Why?
Because love can make you do some powerful things.
Okay, so back to the subject at hand. Congratulations to Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Hold on. It's Travis and Taylor Swift.
For now, it's still Travis Kelce. For now.
It won't be when they get married. I guarantee you he takes her last name. You think she's going to change hers to Kelce? Taylor Kelce. Come on.
It doesn't sound right, but still. But
Travis Swift. Travis Swift does.
Hear me out. Listen to me now. Listen to me. Travis Kelce. Nobody cares about this. Congratulations. I'm going to get that out the way. Of course, I want to say that. But as a football fan, isn't contributing to what he's going to do on the field. Nick, let me say this. No, it's not. Will it make the Chiefs a better team? No. Will it make the Chiefs Super Bowl winners? No. Is it going to give Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes their fourth Super Bowl? No. So why, as we football fans, should care about this? The only people that should really care about this is the Swifties, and all that. They care about this. But us football fans, oh, heck no. Do I look like I care about Travis Kelce?
You tell Adam Schefter he doesn't care. You tell Adam Schefter and Ian Rappaport they do not care. They reported it.
I don't know why. That's what I'm saying. Why we care about
because it was the biggest news. First of all, real quick. Today was NFL Cut Day. It's Cut Down Tuesday for the NFL and all the rosters. And the biggest story that came out of today was this. Which is why we're talking about it on our show when, look, genuinely, I don't care. Look, I'm happy for Travis and I'm happy for Taylor. That's great. Congratulations. I hope you guys stay married forever. And and die in each other's arms, or what I really want to have happen is y'all break up and he comes out of retirement and plays like a baller. But whatever. And preferably for the Dolphins.
And Nick, you wanted them to break up. You wanted them to break up.
Hey, wait a minute.
You did.
I never publicly said that.
But you wanted them to break up because you're tired of seeing Taylor Swift at the games. You care about the football.
No, I'm tired of seeing Taylor Swift on NFL's Twitter profile. That's what I was tired of.
Well, I'm tired of them showing Taylor Swift at the games. I care about the football. That's what I want to see.
Well, I hate to say this, but they're going to show her a lot more now.
Good.
Now it's going to be every play. Every time Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce poots, they're going to show tape. Oh my God!
If the Chiefs, look, I'm gonna say this: if the Chiefs are on TV, I'm not watching it because they're going to.
So hold on. So the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. You're not going to watch the Super Bowl?
I'm gonna have to. I have
if
to.
It's Chiefs. I'm about to say, if it's Chiefs Ravens at the AFC Championship, you're not going to watch that game?
I want Lamar Jackson.
We have a sports podcast. But we have a sports podcast that you have to watch.
I want Lamar Jackson. Look, Lamar Jackson, my brother.
Do you think
watching this? Hold on, let me get this out.
Do you think I like to watch the Cowboys? No, but I have to. Why? Because we have a sports podcast. Do you think I like watching the Giants? No, but I have to. Do you think I like watching Tua Tagovailoa get a concussion in every single game? No, but I have to. Why? Because we have a sports podcast.
So basically, it's like I'm sick and tired of seeing Bo Nix on TV. I'm sick and tired of seeing Josh Allen on TV. I'm sick and tired of seeing all these overrated quarterbacks on my TV, but I still watch it because we got a sports broadcast.
Whoa.
See what I did there?
I don't know what Bo Nix did. I don't know what Bo and Josh did to get strays here. Okay,
yeah, see what I
Josh married a superstar that doesn't want to be in the spotlight, that doesn't have to be shown in all the games. Okay, and Bo is going to turn Sean Payton into Andy Reid 2.0. Thank you very much. They ain't done nothing but be very respectful and very kind. I don't know why Bo Nix and Josh Allen are catching strays here. Okay, we were talking about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift and how we don't want to see her on the camera all the time at the games. And then you brought up Josh and Bo and said first of all, Josh Allen is not overrated. Okay. Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the NFL. Okay. He has the MVP to prove it. Thank you. And Bo should have been Offensive Rookie of the Year, but he wasn't. It was Jaden Daniels, so you got that win. Take it and have fun with it, okay? He will win MVP this year, and the Broncos, with that defense that, by the way, I drafted in multiple fantasy leagues, will win the Super Bowl and bring prominence back to that division because I won't have to see Patrick Mahomes and Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce and that weird blonde chick that Patrick married. I want to see Jackson dancing on an NFL sidelines on Super Bowl Sunday. Bo and Josh are going to save us from that. You need to calm down.
Look,
just because your quarterback and Dak Prescott ain't done shit, don't mean you got to come after Bo and Josh. I'm just saying.
Anyways, before we move to the next topic, the last thing I want to say is...
Before we move to actual football, yeah.
Lamar Jackson, show these mofos you mean business. Get this Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift garbage out of our TVs, Lamar Jackson. Lamar, this is your time, Lamar. Show these mofos you mean business. Win your third MVP and beat the Chiefs in the playoffs.
First of all, I've already told you, this is Bo Nix MVP season. Okay, that's number one.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar's overrated. Okay. But
Bo. Hold up. You is not going to start talking about Lamar Jackson is overrated.
You know why? Hold on. You know why? Hold on. You know why Lamar Jackson got those 2 MVPs? Because they felt bad for him. Because he can't beat Josh Allen, he can't beat Patrick Mahomes, and he can't beat Joe Burrow in the playoffs. That's why he got 2 MVPs.
Next topic.
We will say this.
Next topic.
Hold on. We're going to say this. We mean no disrespect to Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Just as football fans, now that they're engaged, can we stop with the whole, oh my God, Taylor's at the game and showing her? Because here's the thing. They're engaged. She's going to be at all the games, okay? And she's going to be up there with Donna Kelce, okay? Shout out Mama Kelce. She's great. And she's going to be up there with Jason and Kylie, who are also great. So can we just stop this whole, Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce thing? That's all we're asking. But nothing but love for Taylor and Travis.
No love for me. No love for me.
Tavis.
I don't care.
Rodney, I am trying to not have a bunch of Swifties comment on this video attacking us. Work with me here, son.
I don't care about them Swifties. Next topic.
I think Taylor Swift is fantastic, and I think Travis Kelce is fantastic, and I can't wait to see this wedding that's going to be nationally broadcast all over the world because they are like royalty to the NFL, and I'm sure the NFL will somehow find a way to live stream this on their YouTube channel, and Roger Goodell will probably be or Patrick Mahomes or maybe Andy Reid or somebody is going to end up being the one to, give her. I bet you her father didn't even give her away. It's going to be Patrick Mahomes.
Stop kissing their ass, Nick, and move to the next topic. Jeez.
I'm trying to not get attacked by the Swifties. All right, let's get to real football and what really matters.
Thank you.
Rattler is the starter. Rodney, I'm going to let you go first because I've got so many things that I want to say about this.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot to say about the Saints. So, all right, so.
Go ahead.
Saints.
Also, shout out Absolute Razor.
Saints. Okay, so in the draft, y'all had the number 9 pick. Y'all should have drafted a quarterback at number 9. Guess what? Y'all did it. And then when y'all had a chance to draft a quarterback, who did y'all draft? The oldest prospect from this draft, Tyler Shaw. How the hell you say his last name?
Tyler Shuck. Which is weird because there's no K in the name, but it's Shuck.
You drafted, what was he, 26, 27?
Let me see.
He's one of them, 26 or 27. Right. Y'all had the chance to draft Shedeur Sanders. Matter of fact,
Tyler Shuck is 25. He will turn 26 on September 28th, September 28th. He'll turn 26. He's born in 99.
As a rookie, he's old. He's damn near my age. As a rookie,
he's the same age. He's the same age as Bo Nix.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all had the chance to draft. All right, listen, Nick. They had a chance to draft Shedeur Sanders.
Actually, he's older than Bo because he'll turn 26 in September. Bo doesn't turn 26 until February.
Now look, so they had a chance to draft Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel. They still had a chance at Quinn Ewers. They also had a chance at listen, you might not like him. They also had a chance at Jalen Milroe as well. But they decide to draft Tyler Shuck.
Don't mention that Alabama quarterback to me.
I know. But hear me out. I saw the preseason for Spencer Rattler, and last year when he played, I was not impressed at all with Spencer Rattler. I'm sorry. Now look, I want all my brothers to succeed as a quarterback. Believe me, I do. But Spencer Rattler, I don't see him being a consistent starter for the Saints. Now, Kellen Moore.
I'm pretty sure Rattler's mixed.
He still counts. He counts.
Okay.
But
I was just saying.
But Kellen Moore, I've seen what you can do with a good quarterback. Remember, you just won the Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts. So you know how a good quarterback looks. Is Spencer Rattler the guy? I don't think so. So now the question is, does he start the entire season? When does Tyler Shough come in and play? And is the Saints going to be the worst team in the league? If so, do you draft another quarterback next year? Look at the class that's going to come out in 2026. Do you go for a quarterback in the first round next year? Because remember, if they are the worst team this year, they're going to have the number 1 pick next year. But do I think Spencer Rattler is the long-term guy in New Orleans? Absolutely not.
Okay.
Just
you
saying.
done?
I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay. I said this a couple weeks ago. I'm pretty sure. I actually saw the clip. I'll post it. Repost it tonight. I said if Spencer Rattler was named the starter, then Kellen Moore should be fired immediately. So what I don't understand is how Kellen Moore still has a job. Because they announced this at like 2 o'clock today, 3 o'clock your time. We are now at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock your time. So I'm just wondering why Kellen Moore still has a job. Because, see, the only thing I can think is that Kellen Moore or the offensive coordinator or whoever it is must know that Garrett Nussmeier, Arch Manning, Cade Klubnik, Carson Beck, somebody is coming out next year that is going to just be phenomenal this year. Now, I don't think Arch is coming out next year because I think he'll stay his 4 years.
You got Garrett Nussmeier.
But here's the other thing.
Yeah.
I saw Tyler Shough live at the Senior Bowl. I said it then. That'd be a good quarterback for the Saints to take. I was higher on him than I was Shedeur because of the physical traits of Tyler Shough. And you mentioned maybe drafting the quarterback in the first round next year, right?
Right.
You know they drafted Tyler Shough in the second round? They drafted Kelvin Banks Jr. in the first round and drafted Tyler Shough in the second round. Do you know when they drafted Spencer Rattler last year? Do you know what round that was in?
Wasn't he like the third round?
Nope. I'm pretty sure he was like the sixth round. Like he was. I'll double check to make sure I have my facts correct. Because once I look up his name, it'll tell me.
I saw this at the draft this year that the Saints haven't drafted. Now listen. This is true. This is facts. The Saints have not drafted a quarterback in the first round since
I was wrong.
Archie Manning.
I was wrong. Spencer Rattler was drafted by the New Orleans Saints in the 2024 NFL draft with the 150th overall pick in the 5th round. That's when Rattler was drafted. Now let me go look. I'm going to look at it because I want to make sure I got it right. Tyler Shough was drafted in the 2nd round at the 40th overall pick.
You could have drafted him in the first round. You could have.
7 rounds into the pick. Here's the thing.
And I said, they haven't drafted a quarterback in the first round.
I don't think this was Kellen Moore. It couldn't have been, because he can't be that stupid. I watched all 3 of those painful preseason games with Tyler Shough and Spencer Rattler. And yes, Tyler looked bad in some of his moments. Spencer Rattler is the Anthony Richardson of last year's draft. He was a project. The only difference is the Saints didn't take him with the 4th overall pick like the Colts did with Richardson. They took him in the 5th round so they could draft his replacement this year. Everybody thought Shedeur Sanders was going to the Saints. Everybody thought it was either the Saints or the Raiders were going to get Shedeur Sanders because of his relationship with Tom Brady and because Kellen Moore loves Deion Sanders.
I did.
Didn't draft Shedeur. Honestly, I did too. I didn't think he should have went to the Saints. I thought Shough would be perfect for the Saints. I just, if you're a Saints fan, I'm sorry. Because y'all haven't had a competent quarterback or a competent coach since Drew Brees retired.
And Sean Payton retired for 1 year. Yeah.
And when you really think about it, this is all Derek Carr's fault. Because here's the thing. He retired after the draft. He retired like in May. Had he retired before the draft, maybe they would have taken Shedeur Sanders. But they didn't. They took Tyler Shough. And look, I like Tyler Shough. I think he'll end up being a good player. But I do look at it, and I saw this tweeted out earlier. I don't remember the account that tweeted it. That it's easier to go from Rattler and bench him later for Shough than it would be to go Shough starting and then bench the rookie for Rattler. So from that perspective, I understand it. Because you don't want to bench the rookie and crush their confidence.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though.
We're not at practice.
If you say that, why is now it's not the same thing because he was number 1. If you say that, why is Cam Ward starting? Because if you're going to say, oh, you don't want to bench the rookie and ruin his confidence, Cam Ward is number 1 and he's starting. It's not the same thing. It's not. I just wanted to throw that out.
Well, the thing with Cam Ward is your only other option was Will Levis, who is now injured and out for the year. So, and plus, Cam was the first overall pick and is literally the savior of that franchise.
What about Jackson Dart? He was first round. Jackson Dart was first round, and he isn't starting.
But they do have Russell Wilson.
But what if they did not sign Russell Wilson? Then what do? You start Jackson Dart.
Do you?
Over Jameis Winston? Probably.
I mean, he eats W's, bro. And I'm not doing it right because I can't.
And plus, since you talked about the 53-man cuts, they cut Tommy DeVito. So they probably would have started Jackson Dart if Russell Wilson was not there.
Well, look, I understand what you're saying. And here's the other thing. Okay. Did everybody not listen? You brought up Tom. I'm glad you brought up Tommy. Did nobody see that Jameis Winston and Jackson Dart and Tommy DeVito are like, they're very. Jameis said they call them the Three Amigos. Like, come on, man. You cut Russell Wilson. You don't cut Tommy Cutlets.
They weren't going to cut Russell Wilson.
Look at what Tommy has done for the city. Gabagool, the Italiano. Okay, Jersey.
He was going to be fourth string or practice squad. So
look, they still may bring him back. There's still a chance they bring him back on practice squad. Because here's the thing: do you want vibes? Listen, okay, the vibes are high in New York right now. Okay, Jackson Dart and Jameis Winston and Tommy Cutlets, Tommy DeVito. Listen, they're all smoking off this vibe pack that Brian Daboll got. Okay, you don't separate that. They're great together. But back to Rattler. If you're a Saints fan, I am so sorry.
And y'all suck.
Because here's the thing. Y'all need to trade Demario Davis.
Chris Olave.
Let him Chris is still young. Let Demario Davis and
trade Alvin Kamara. Trade Alvin Kamara.
You need to hold on. I'm trying to think. Alvin Kamara, Demario Davis. Who's the
Cameron Jordan.
Yeah. Trade them to teams that will compete because they don't deserve this. Okay,
they don't.
And look, you'll probably get decent picks back for them because they're still, well, Demario Davis and Cameron Jordan. You'll get good picks back for. Kamara, I don't know because he's over 30, but we'll see. In Madden, I traded Alvin Kamara and got 3 first-round picks from the Cowboys for him. And yes, I took that trade. Jerry Jones, even in Madden, Jerry's a dumb owner. He gave me 3 first-round picks for Alvin Kamara, who then retired a year later.
New Orleans. This is my prediction, Nick, before we move to the next topic. I think the Saints is going to be the worst team in the NFL this year.
What do you think their record will be?
4-13.
Wow, you're being nice. Wonder what I think their record's going to be with Rattler as your starter?
What?
0-17 and Kellen Moore out.
Damn.
Get him out. First of all, why does he even have a job right now? He's starting Spencer Rattler. That should have been your first signal to get him out of there.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go that far. I'll give him 4 wins.
You know who I think the Saints should trade for?
Patrick Mahomes?
Nope, they should trade for a player, but you know who it should be?
Who?
Kenny Pickett. Or, and this is
too late for that. It's too late for that.
This is a crazy idea. Are you sitting down? Because the Kevin Stefanski announced that Dylan Gabriel will be the second string quarterback over Shedeur Sanders today. Right to back up Flacco. Trade for Shedeur. Right the wrong you made in the draft and trade for Shedeur. Trade Shuck to the Browns for keep Shuck because he's funny. Okay. Trade Rattler to the Browns for Shedeur. Just do that. Just do a player swap.
Because Cleveland don't want him. They don't. The owner
They're also both 5th round picks.
Yeah.
So same value, right? But a better player. All right, let's get into the next thing, and I'm going to go first on this one because I texted you when this news broke yesterday. I was very ticked off.
Yes,
I'm still you know where I'm going with this.
Yes, I do.
Trey Hendrickson wasted our goddamn time. Listen, Trey, okay? You white, pubescent piece of garbage, okay? Trey, you condom-looking queer. And yes, I'm calling you a queer because I'm pretty sure you got to be gay to do this. This motherfucker put me through from February. Rodney, are you listening to me? From February until yesterday. I'm not playing on my current deal. I want an extension. I want 2 years guaranteed. And the whole time, everybody, Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, Tom Pelissero, Mike Garafolo, all of them, they were all saying the Bengals can't agree on the guaranteed money to be past 1 year. That was what it was, right? It was never they won't give him the 3 years. It was never they won't give him the number he wants. They can't agree that the guaranteed money should be past the first year of the contract. And then yesterday, I'm sitting there. I'm trying to relax. I got home. I had a long drive home because I was at my cousin's this past weekend. Had a lot of fun. Spent time with family and friends. My phone goes off. It starts buzzing. So I'm like, okay, I'll check it. I honestly thought it was you. And it's Adam Schefter, and he's tweeting that Trey Hendrickson signing a deal. Yay! I'm happy. Trey got his money. We're good. Everybody's happy. Bullshit. He got a $14 million raise that will raise his salary from $16 million this year to $30 million this year. And he'll be a free agent next year unless the Bengals franchise tag him, which will be like 150% raise or something of the $30 million he's making. And here's what I don't understand. Trey, stop it. Trey. Why in the hell did you put us through February, March, April, May, June, July, August? It's August. 7 months? 7 months of I'm not playing on my current deal. I want a 3-year extension. You had me battling for you, man. You had me saying, tell Burrow to take a freaking pay cut and pay him. And I love Joe Burrow.
I drafted Joe Burrow in my fantasy league.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. By the way, I'm gonna need you to trade with me.
You're not getting Joe Burrow.
I'll give you Josh Allen.
You don't even have Josh Allen.
I'll give you Christian McCaffrey.
Why would I want an injury-prone running back?
Hey, we'll talk about this later, okay? Privately, we're not on a live stream talking about this stuff.
Trey Hendrickson, you wasted.
I'm not done yet.
My bad. I think you need to calm down. We need
I ain't
time
done
out.
Yet. Trey,
time out.
Trey,
oh Lord.
Trey, are you listening to me? I hope you're having fun with that $30 million, Trey. Because guess what? You're playing on the same deal. You were on the last year of your contract anyway, idiot. All they did was go, here's $14 million that we're going to hand you so that you'll shut up complaining about how you don't have a long-term deal. You're a 30-year-old pass rusher, Trey Hendrickson. You've led the league with 17 sacks the last 2 seasons. It's been fantastic consecutively. Trey, do you know how much of a headache you've been this offseason? For not just me. Imagine being a Bengals fan and seeing that yesterday. I don't know who you're more mad at. The organization for you're telling me all we needed to do was give him a raise for this year? Or mad at Trey for you've been saying you're not playing on the current deal and now all of a sudden you're going to play because they gave you $14 million? Trey, go back to Florida. Go back to Florida. Do not go back to – don't do it. Trey, if you are on the field against the Browns week 1, I'm going to come on this show on that Tuesday, and I'm going to destroy you, son.
Okay.
You fat
Okay,
piece
Nick.
of garbage.
All right, Nick. We got to stop you there.
No, I'm not done.
Oh, my gosh.
Trey, I want to apologize for you putting your family and your friends and the fan base of the Cincinnati Bengals and Chad Ochocinco through pain and suffering for 7 months.
This man is crazy. For
$14 million. Go ahead, Rodney. I'm done now. We'll see if I'm actually done.
You good? You good, my man?
We'll see.
Well, I feel the same way. Believe me, I do. But I'm not going to lash out like you did.
Oh, I went far with it. I'm going to be honest. I went a little further than I thought I would. I didn't think I'd go this far.
I had to stop you. I had to because you was going to get overboard. I felt it. But Trey Hendrickson, my dude, my guy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. There we go.
No.
What?
Never mind. That's not.
Anyways, while Nick tries to find his mind, Trey Hendrickson.
Oh, never mind. I saw a post that said something about Micah Parsons spotted in Green Bay, but then I clicked on the post. Hold on. I clicked on the post. It was not Micah Parsons. It was DeAndre Hunter or somebody else, some NBA player. It wasn't Micah. They tricked him.
Oh my God!
Dude, my heart stopped too.
Oh my God!
My heart stopped for a minute.
Oh my God! We would have had to end the live if that was the case. We would have had to end the live.
I would have hit ended show if I'd actually seen Micah. I'd have been like, Rodney, you need to get off this show now.
Oh my God. Guys, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Okay, so
but bro, when you see that though, first of all, it was Underdog's Twitter that posted it. And you know, they get information from insiders too.
Oh my God.
So when you see that and it says Micah Parsons spotted in Green Bay, I'm like, what? So I look, we're good. He's okay. He's not in Green Bay.
Oh.
They tricked us.
Oh my God. Yo, my heart.
Unless between Sunday and tonight he grew his hair out, it's not him.
Oh my gosh, bro. My heart almost left my chest.
I could see it.
It almost left my chest when you said Micah Parsons in Green Bay. Oh my God.
Well, actually, the post that Micah Parsons spotted him at Milwaukee Airport, but we know if he's in Milwaukee, he's probably heading to Green Bay. So that's why I'm like, what is going on? And then, because Adam Schefter, ain't nobody tweeted nothing out. My phone's been right here beside me. But then Underdog tweets out a photo, and I'm like, what? And then that's why I was like, oh my God. And I had to go on my phone real quick because I'm like, there's no way this is real. Thank God it's not. I saw your soul, your Cowboy fandom leaving your body.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, bro. Continue what you were saying.
Okay, Trey Hendrickson. Why would you accept this pain? You were vigilant on getting a pay raise. You saw the contract Jamar Chase got. You saw the contract T. Higgins got. They got over $300 million, just the two of them. Then you add on Joe Burrow's contract. That's over $500 million tied to three players. And Trey Hendrickson can't get the piece of the pot? This man could have won Defensive Player of the Year back-to-back years in 2023 and 2024. You're still going to be a free agent after this season. And if you think you're going to get a big contract from Cincinnati next year, that's not happening, bro. It's not. Because here's the thing. The Bengals can build cheaper in the draft. They're not going to pay you. And no team might not give you a big contract because you're going to be 31 next year. Your prime is coming down slowly. So another team is not going to give you a contract that you will want. Is he going to get over $100 million next year? Maybe. Is he going to get like 120, 130? I don't think so. Because he's going to be 31. I don't think he's going to get a contract like that. So what he should have done is, if he was going to sit out until he got the contract that he would have wanted, guaranteed.
No, yeah, I agree with that.
But that's not going to happen. And don't expect Cincinnati to give you a big contract next year. They're not. So if that doesn't happen, what do? I would sign to a team that's a contender. Because Cincinnati, without the offense, is nowhere near contenders. Even with their offense, I don't think they're contenders. They have no defense still. So Cincinnati, good for nothing. You signed you gave him a pay raise, but your defense is still terrible. It's still terrible. So,
well, here's my other thing. Sorry to cut you off, but here's the other thing, bro. We just mentioned him. But if you're Micah Parsons, you're looking at Trey right now and you're going, are you kidding me? I'm doing the same thing in Dallas. I ain't playing until I get an extension. And then, because now Jerry can go, well, not only did Dak play on the last year of his deal, not only did CD play on the last year of his deal, but Trey Hendrickson, who plays the same position, is playing on the last year of his deal.
But here's the difference. Micah is on his rookie deal. That's the biggest difference.
But it doesn't matter. To Jerry, it don't matter if it's the rookie deal or his second deal. Jerry can now use this as ammunition against Micah to be like, see, if you want us to pay you, because Jerry's already said the Cowboys have him for 3 more years. Because he's already said, we got this year on the 5th-year option. We've got the franchise tag the next 2 years. Which, by the way, I got a legit question. I want your opinion on this. Because I've heard Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco talk about this. Should the franchise tag be dead?
Maybe, because here's the thing. If they're going to franchise tag Micah Parsons, he's going to get about, what, $40 million? Like 35, 40 million.
Well, think about it this way. This year he's going to be 26, right? Playing on that deal.
Yes.
He gets tagged, he's 27. He gets tagged again, he's 28. He won't be eligible for free agency until he's 29 years old. And we know that teams don't like to pay players close to 30 at certain positions, except for quarterback. So by the time he gets his second deal, his real second deal, he'll be 30 years old. Or 28, 29 years old. Like, I think they should do it. The franchise tag is just for a way the owner can keep you and not to pay you a long-term deal. That's all that is.
Yep.
It's total control by the owners. And look, listen. Baseball's going through this right now with the salary cap thing. They're trying to get a salary cap. And football, I know that all first round picks are guaranteed, fully guaranteed contracts.
Most of them.
No, all the first rounders are fully guaranteed. I think every contract for every NFL player should be fully guaranteed. And I don't think there needs to be a salary cap. Because here's the thing. These are billionaire owners. Same billionaire owners that own NBA teams and same billionaire owners that own MLB teams. The only major professional sport that's uncapped is baseball. Football has a salary cap, and the NBA has a luxury tax, which is the salary cap. It's not as strongly enforced as the NFL salary cap is, because there's teams like the Lakers, like the Celtics, that are close to that luxury tax number, but they have to get under it by the time the next season rolls around, which is why teams can't do super teams anymore, like what the Warriors did and what the Heat did.
Yep.
I think football especially, though, because, dude, look, don't get me wrong. You can get hurt playing baseball. You can get hurt playing basketball.
Yep.
But football is the most dangerous sport outside of wrestling. Professional wrestling is the most dangerous because in professional wrestling, there's no pads. There's no protection. But professional wrestling, their contracts are fully guaranteed. And there's no salary cap. There's no limit on what these guys can get paid.
Yep.
Now I know they have like I understand the Rook League minimum. Like you need the league minimum for certain rookies and stuff like that. But I think every contract should be full and guaranteed. I think the salary cap should be done away with. Because the more and more guys get paid, the more and more that salary cap goes up anyway. Just do away with it. And at the very least, though, the NFLPA should be like, hey, fully guarantee these contracts. Also, I don't understand that the NFL, I don't know if you know this, so the NFL does not give lifetime health benefits to their players.
I've heard about that.
They have to get their own health insurance after they're playing. They can be if they're in the league 5 years, then they get health benefits, but not fully covered health benefits. But you have to get outside health insurance and stuff like that. The WWE used to be that way, where you had to get separate health insurance unless you got injured in the ring. Then they'd pay for your. Now I think it's for AEW. I know it is for sure. AEW, Tony Khan pays for the travel, pays for the hotel, pays for the health insurance. He pays for everything for the AEW, which is why I respect AEW and like AEW so much, because Tony Khan really does care about his talent. WWE, I think, is now to where they're paying for everything for everybody. And most of these guys have buses now anyway, so they don't really need the planes. And like first class flights used to only be for the champion. Now,
or the big star, or the bigger stars, like Cena.
No, just world champions. Even their bigger stars had to fly coach, unless they.
Well, no. The bigger stars, some of the bigger stars had like private flights, their own planes.
Like some of, but my point is though, like the NFL, we need to have lifetime health benefits for these guys.
I agree.
We need to have a salary, no more salary cap. And we need to have to where all contracts, whether you're a rookie or whether you're a 10-year vet, your contract is fully guaranteed. Unless, and it can be put in the clause, unless you get arrested or something like that. But injury-wise, it should all be fully guaranteed.
Now, before we move to the next topic, I'm going to say this. I think to a certain extent, you got to have a salary cap, but because for people that remember, rookie contracts, they didn't have a rookie scale back then. In 2010, Sam Bradford, who was the number one pick out of Oklahoma, he got $78 million for 6 years. So, to a certain extent, you got to have that salary cap. To a certain extent.
Okay, the salary cap can stay. But we can agree, though, the fully guaranteed needs to happen for everybody.
Not just Kirk Cousins.
And not just Deshaun Watson.
Oh, my gosh.
But here's the thing. You mentioned Kirk and you mentioned Deshaun. I think that's why they'll never do it. Because the guys that they have done fully guaranteed deals for, like Deshaun Watson, like Kirk Cousins, didn't pan out. But you look at Josh Allen, you look at Patrick Mahomes, you look at Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jared Goff. Look at Tom Brady's career earnings. He's earning more in the booth than he ever earned on the field.
And the thing was, the reason why Tom Brady is so great, he never wanted to be the highest paid quarterback. He cared about rings.
Well,
That's why he's got 7. That's why he's got 7.
To be fair, it helps when you have a supermodel wife. That makes more than you. That makes more than you.
Touche.
But I think Mahomes is the same way, though. He doesn't want to be the highest paid. He's nowhere near the highest paid right now.
Even though he's got a $500 million contract.
But look at his annual salary. He's making like $32-33 million. And you got Dak Prescott and Josh Allen and those guys making like $50 million.
Now, I could be wrong.
And Dak does not deserve $50 million a year.
Now, I saw somewhere either next year or 2 years from now, Patrick Mahomes has the potential to make over $60 million in one season.
Yeah.
I think it's next year or the year after.
But the thing is, though, look at how smart the Chiefs were to re-sign him to that extension for a 10-year deal back in 2017. Or 2018.
I thought it was 12 years.
Well, if that's the case, then he won't get the contract extension until like 2030.
Yeah, no. It is 12 years.
I thought it was. Hold on, let me look it up.
Because his contract can be voidable at 2030. That's when it ends. So I think it is 12 years. Because the contract was 503.
No, here it is. So it is going to be 2030. Yes. I had the year they signed him wrong. Mahomes signed a 10-year contract extension with the Kansas City Chiefs in 2020, which was worth up to $450 million. Hold up, we got a comment here. Hey, shout out to Raj. What's up, boys? How's y'all show going? I popped in earlier. So what's up to you guys? How y'all doing, man?
But the contract, it could go up to 503.
Hold on. So which was
it could go up to 500 million. It can go up to 500.
His annual value, average annual value, $45 million. Signing bonus was $10 million. His guaranteed money is $141.5 million, including an injury guarantee. The total value of the contract was $450 million. At the time of the signing, it was the largest contract in the history of the NFL in terms of total dollars.
Yep.
In 2023, they restructured it. A revised deal was signed to move money into the near term, allowing him to collect more cash annually from 2023 to 2026 and add void years to the deal. In March of 2025, they did another restructure. The Chiefs restructured Mahomes' deal for the fourth time to open up significant salary cap space, helping them address free agency needs. But see, it's that kind of stuff that Brady did, that Mahomes is doing, and people are getting mad because Mahomes is winning. Well, because he's not taking that much money, or he's taking more up front, leaving more money from the back end for the other guys to be signed.
Well, just like the Patriots, the reason why people don't like the Chiefs is because they cheat.
Whoa. Okay, hold on.
The Chiefs cheat, bro. The refs.
Hold on.
The refs.
First of all,
they do.
First of all, Patrick Mahomes does not cheat. Okay? Patrick Mahomes is just really good at football.
The refs cheat for them.
No, they don't. You are trying to create a conspiracy, and I will not stand for it. Now, as a Dolphins fan, you are making me defend Patrick Mahomes, who I hate. Listen, the refs, okay, do not cheat for Patrick. They cheat for Taylor Swift. There is a difference.
Can we get to the last topic, bro?
No, you've upset me.
No, because we're not talking about Trey Hendrickson no more. So we shied away from Trey Hendrickson. So
yeah, we got him a Mahomes contract.
Yeah.
Which isn't relevant right now because he's not up for a new deal.
Exactly.
He's perfectly fine. He's rich.
Yeah, so
another guy that did get paid, and he actually got an extension. Scary Terry is back in Washington, and so I sent you this today. That Mike Tannenbaum said that the only two teams that he has ahead of Washington in the NFC, not the NFC East, but the NFC,
is Green Bay and Tampa.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'm going to say this. Scary Terry, congratulations. You got your money that you deserve.
He took a little less. He took a little less annually because it's only going to be $30 million annually, and he wanted $32 million. But still, he's good. He got paid, right. And he got the 3-year deal with the 2 years guaranteed, and the void year player option in year 3.
But
oh God,
but you had your time, Nick. Now it's my turn.
Go ahead. Be mean to Terry.
Mike Tannenbaum.
Oh.
What the hell is you talking about saying that the two teams better than Washington is Tampa Bay and Green Bay? Are you not forgetting the Philadelphia Eagles who smashed the Commanders 55-27 in the conference championship?
Uh-huh.
I hate the Eagles. I hate them. But I give respect when it's due. So you're forgetting about Tampa Bay. You're forgetting about Minnesota. You're forgetting about the Rams. You're forgetting about all these other teams. Hell, he freaking forgot about Detroit. Detroit, who's possibly the best team in the NFC right now. Detroit. But he doesn't say nothing about them. That's why his ass got fired by the freaking Jets. That's why he's not a GM right now, because he said stupid stuff like that. Mike Tannenbaum, what the hell were you thinking, bro?
Hold on, I'm looking for my comment because I know I commented.
Because I told you to read. You're going to build a good duo with Jayden Daniels. My respect to my LSU partner in crime, Jayden Daniels. Respect to you, my man. You got your wide receiver 1 back for another 3 years. But screw the Commanders. Still, they're in the NFC East. Mike Tannenbaum, you're stupid. Tampa is good. Tampa is good. I don't think they're better than Washington. Slightly. And that's a slightly. Green Bay? Absolutely not. They're not better than Washington. They're not. There's 3 teams, in my opinion, going into this season that's better than Washington. Detroit, Philly, and Los Angeles. In my opinion, those are the 3 teams that are better than the Commanders going into this season. But can Washington be a Super Bowl contender? Yes. They made the conference championship last year. Do I think they're going to go far this year again? No.
I'm still looking for my thing. My comment.
But do they have a chance? Yes, they do. But I don't think Washington is going to make the conference championship once again. But Scary Terry, you got your 3-year deal that you wanted. Congrats to you. Washington, they're good. They're really good. They got a young rising quarterback who potentially is going to be top 10 in the next coming years. Jayden Daniels is that dude. He showed it last year. He just needs to not have a sophomore slump. And he'll be all right. He'll be all right. But Washington, they'll be a good team going into this season. But Scary Terry, you got your money, so let's see what's going to happen.
Well, where is that comment? I'm looking for it. I'm scrolling that post right now looking for my comment.
Well, just say how you feel, because you might not find it, because there's a lot.
Yeah, there's too many comments. I can't go through all those. Listen.
Yeah.
Happy for Scary Terry.
Yeah, get that out the way. Yeah.
Got your bag. You got 3 more years with Jaden. Go win a Super Bowl, son. Mike Tannenbaum. The Eagles, the Rams, the 49ers, if they're healthy, the Lions,
the Vikings,
if JJ McCarthy's that dude, which I believe he will be.
That's 5.
The Packers.
No, I'm not giving you them.
Jordan Love's more proven. He's won a playoff game.
He didn't make the conference championship.
Yeah, he beat Dallas. Okay. Let's just go with the 5. I'm forgetting. Wait, hold on. Rams. Hold on. Eagles, Rams, Niners, Lions, Vikings, Buccaneers.
Slightly.
But the point is, those 5.
No, Washington beat them in the playoffs. Washington beat them. Remember that.
Here's the thing. Mike Tannenbaum. You say some weird shit. You do. You say some crazy takes. You do. You say things that I didn't even think Paul Feinbaum would ever be dumb enough to say. And it makes me wonder why you're on ESPN and I'm not. Because here's the thing. In no way, shape, form, or fashion would I ever publicly say that I think the Packers and the Buccaneers are the only 2 teams better than the Commanders. But then that's also telling me that you don't think that the Eagles, the Niners, the Rams, the Vikings, the Lions are better than the Commanders or the Packers or the. Listen, I love Baker Mayfield. He's not better than Matthew Stafford. He's not better than Brock Purdy. He is not better than Jalen Hurts. He is not better than Jared Goff. I'll give him JJ McCarthy because we haven't seen JJ play.
No, I will give him Brock Purdy.
I'm not, because Brock did look good even without CMC last year.
He's a game manager. Brock Purdy is a
So was Tom Brady, and Tom Brady's the greatest of all time.
That's not – look, Brock Purdy, take him out that Kyle Shanahan offense.
Okay, take Baker away from Tampa Bay. Put him back with Cleveland or with Carolina.
He's still going to be good. He still has the talent.
But not as good. Okay, I'll put him over Brock.
He led the league in touchdowns last year. What do you mean? No, it was Burrow. He was high. He had over 40 touchdowns last year.
Look, I'm not saying Baker's bad, but listen, I've seen Brock Purdy go to a Super Bowl. And
look who he had.
What about how stacked that? Hold on. Say what you want about how stacked. I just said, say what you want about how stacked that team was. But, dude, look at what Trey Lance did with that same roster.
Baker Mayfield would have made the Super Bowl with that team.
I'm not saying he wouldn't have. But we can say let's say they're on a level playing field then.
Okay.
But the thing is, bro, I'm not putting Jaden Daniels above Matthew Stafford.
No.
Above a healthy 49ers team with Brock Purdy. Above Jared Goff. I know Jaden beat him last year. I'm still not putting him above Jared. Because that defense last year for the Lions was destroyed.
And they were hurt, so yeah.
I'm not putting him above Jalen Hurts.
He whooped his ass in the playoffs.
I'm not putting him. I honestly don't know that I can put him above Jordan Love because we haven't seen Love with number one talent yet.
Now let me ask this with Jaden Daniels. Is Jaden Daniels a top 15 quarterback in the league right now?
Yes.
Where? Is he top 10?
Okay, you want to do this? Let's go through it.
Okay, so let's get the top four out the way. The top four. Let's get the top four out.
Mahomes, Burrow, Jackson, and Allen.
Yes.
And not necessarily in that order. Those are just the four.
Yes.
Mahomes is the one, though.
Yes. So number 5.
Second tier.
Who's number 5? 5 to 10. 5 to 10.
Hurts. I put 5 at Hurts. Hurts has won a Super Bowl. I put him at 5.
He's not number 5 in my mind, but
Stafford is in the top 10.
Okay, yes.
Jared Goff is in there in the top 10.
Yes.
What
about Baker? Is Baker
if he's there, he's at 10. I'd put Bo Nix in the top 10 right now. Look at what he did last year. I didn't say I'm putting him. I didn't say I'd put Jaden out of the top 10. I'm putting Bo in the top 10. I'm putting Jaden in the top 10. Look at what they did last year. What, you want me to put Cam Ward in the top 10? I'd put CJ Stroud in there. Top 10. Bro, are you sitting there saying CJ Stroud's on top 10 quarterback right now?
No. Bo Nix is nowhere. No, I know you love Bo Nix. I know you do.
Dude, I'm being realistic. I'm naming off. We got to go off playoff teams from last year first.
Bo Nix is not top 10.
He is.
No, he's not.
Oh, my God.
Bro. Here's my top 10. In order. Mahomes, Lamar, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Matthew Stafford, Jalen Hurts, Baker Mayfield. That's 7. I said Matthew Stafford at 5. When healthy. Jared Goff at 8. Then I got CJ Stroud at 9.
Okay. Here's the hold on.
And then 10.
I'm gonna give you the Fox Sports list for the top 10.
Okay.
So tied for first is Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
I don't know that I agree with that, but okay.
I agree.
Josh Allen is at 3.
Okay.
Burrow's 4, so we got the top 4.
Yes.
Hurts is 5, so we got the top. Jalen, according to Fox Sports, he's won a Super Bowl.
So did Matthew Stafford.
Jaden Daniels is number 6 on their list.
Kenny Pickett won a Super Bowl. Gosh darn it.
Oh, come on.
Like, come on.
Stafford's 7 on their list.
Wait, who was number 6?
Jaden Daniels.
That's too high, bro. That's too high.
Okay. Baker's number 8 on their list.
Too low.
Jared Goff is number 9 on their list. That is way too low.
Way too low. And number 10?
Herbert.
Here's the thing I don't like about Herbert. They put Herbert so high.
An honorable mention on this list is CJ Stroud. I'd put CJ above Herbert.
Because CJ Stroud beat him in the playoffs.
Not even that. CJ's always been consistent. Even with a bad offensive line last year, they still won the division.
And won a playoff game.
Yep.
I don't now Herbert. Let me say this about Justin Herbert. He has the talent to be a top 5 quarterback in the league. But the problem is he's too inconsistent at times. Get him into the playoffs, he is not the same player. For example, a few years ago, Jacksonville, they were up 28 points, and look what happened. Then this previous season, he threw not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 interceptions against the Texans.
I know. Hey, I didn't say I'd put him in the top 10. I think those should be in the top 10.
I don't agree with you, but Justin Herbert, he's top 15. Top 10, he's like 11. He's in like 10 to 12, in my opinion.
But my point is, though, is like Jaden is a great quarterback. Don't get me wrong. He's great.
Right.
But the Commanders as a whole, if we're going off quarterbacks, then yes, he's probably the second best quarterback in the NFC outside of Jalen Hurts.
I don't think so.
Hold on. If Stafford isn't healthy.
But you're still forgetting about Jared Goff and Baker Mayfield.
I think Jaden's a better quarterback than Jared and Baker. He can do more. But the point is, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about is Tannenbaum saying that the only 2 teams he has ahead of the Commanders is the Packers and the Bucs.
And that's stupid. That's stupid.
I agree it's stupid. I think it's dumb. But anyway, guys, Scary Terry did get paid. Trey Hendrickson wasted our time.
Yep.
Taylor and Travis are engaged or whatever. I don't care. And Shuck is not going to be the starter. But we want to thank everybody for watching tonight. This was a shorter show because we didn't have as much to talk about, although we still went over an hour. We found things to talk about to fill time.
Now, college football fans, tune in this Saturday at noon. Texas, Ohio State.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. I have a message for YouTube TV and for Fox. Get it done. Get the deal done. Do not make me get the Fox One app for $20 a month to watch Texas versus Ohio State on Saturday. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to tell you right now, if I have to spend $20 to watch a football game, I'm going to lose my mind.
Now, early predictions. Who you got? I'm going for Ohio State.
I got Texas.
All right.
What's your score prediction?
I think it's going to be a good game. I'm going to say Archie Manning's first test as a starter. 30-21, Ohio State.
I've got it 27-24 Texas. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. But again, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tomorrow, check us out on Spotify. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Peace.